Obligatory podcast intro.
Hi, hello, and welcome. This is Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. I'm Matt with my co-host Adam, and this show is where we take all 51 letters of the alphabet, we put them in a hot tub, we each draw a letter, then pick a comic that begins with that letter. I don't know his, he does not know mine. Spoilers ahead for both of these bad boys. I got E. What did you get?
V.
All right.
V.
Mine is called Edenfrost. Edenfrost, one word.
It sounds so magical.
It's not. This is Mad Cave Studios.
Okay.
You know, I love some Mad Cave. The writer is Amit Tischler.
Mm-hmm.
Artist is Bruno Frenda. Letterer is Taylor Esposito. Editor is James B. Emmett. Logo and book designer Camila Sanchez.
We went deep into the credits. Good.
This came out in 2023. I'm excited to do another Mad Cave.
Yeah.
I think I've done one.
I own a couple Mad Caves.
Actually, I don't know. So we're in a tiny village, snowy, mountains everywhere. This is Eastern Europe in the 1910s.
Okay.
16, 17, 18, something like that. But we are watching it burn, and we see two little kids running away. It's an older boy, and he has his little sister on his back. The boy's name is Alex. The girl's name is Yuli. They are the Lows. That is their last name is Low.
Yeah.
So he's carrying her. There is narration, and what it is her writing to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
So all the narration is her saying, you know,
letters.
She's talking about how mom,
Okay.
talking about how mom used to call this place her Eden.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way they're seeing it now, they're like, this place sucks. It is not Eden at all. It's cold. It's awful.
Yeah.
And y'all just died and my village is burning.
Ooh.
They get into it. The little girl, Yuli, is just screaming at her brother. We need to go back. I have to go back. He grabs her, yells at her, stop. It's just us now. Parents just died. Entire village is burning down currently. So it's just us. In the narration, she says, just us. Then who or what was that thing? And what you see is a big monster that's made out of ice and rock, and he is just murdering these Russian dudes, kicking the shit out of all of them.
Yeah.
She goes, it saved me. Do you know what it is? And that's what she's saying in the letter. So we get back to Alex and Yuli. She makes a big speech about Dad said, safety first, then the tears.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cry now. Brother is saying, you're all I got. You're the only one I trust. Hop on my back, let's go. And she goes, no, I know how to run. And then she takes off. Really cool. Back at the village, we see a Russian soldier. He is a white, right? Imperialist.
Yeah.
Not a commie.
Yeah.
That's what the whites were.
Yeah.
I looked this up. I read it. I did a little research.
They're for like the king, basically. Right?
Well, Romanovs are dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's already happened.
After they,
Yeah, the Tsar's abdicated his throne. He's been killed by this point.
Okay.
Lenin's already doing his thing, dictator style. And then we get the Bolsheviks, reds versus the whites.
Okay.
So I'll just be calling them red and white.
Yeah, it's
like
easier.
a gang up
it's
in
way
here.
easier, yeah.
So we got some whites in this burning village looking around. There's one survivor, and he is losing his shit. He's trying to crawl away in the snow. Colonel Krasnov shows up. Now, this is a big bad guy, all right? He's the bad guy. He's a big bad guy.
Big bad guy.
Big bad guy
Oh, no.
in the Whites army. That's scary. So he's being very, very scary to this man, this survivor. The guy's losing his shit, like I said. He goes, okay, explain this to me. There were communists being held here. There were Bolsheviks here. And I could arrest you for housing them. I don't want to do that. Just work with me. Tell me what's going on. So after the guy gets frightened, scared, and then calms down, he tells him it was a monster and explains it to it. Came out of nowhere. It was tearing all of us to pieces. Its eyes, oh my God, so scurry. It all happened when I started fighting those two, and he calls them, they're Jewish. He calls them a weird name. It's a slur that I've never heard before.
Okay, new
It's
slur.
I don't think it's new. I think it's super old. Zhydysi. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, yeah. I don't
But
know.
that is what it is. I've never seen it before. So I read it twice before I decided to look that up
Right.
and was like, oh no, okay. calls him that word. It's Irina and Maxim's kid. As soon as I started fighting with the boy, the little sister went crazy, jumped on my back, started clawing and biting at me. And then that thing came out of nowhere. So the guy throws the girl on the ground. He says,
it did save her, actually.
He throws her on the ground and says, I taught that little bitch a lesson. It shows Alex sitting there holding his throat, and then all the chaos ensued after that. So we're in the forest. Zuli's still running because she said she knows how to run. She takes off. Alex starts freaking out. She calms him down. Really great relationship. We cut back to the colonel. His lieutenant is like, you're bullshitting. You're just a stupid inbred hick. You're fucking dumb, and I don't believe a word you said.
Of course.
And he goes, listen, it's just like in those old Jew stories. They summoned a golem to kill us.
I knew it.
Oh, why didn't you say something? Now no one believes you, Adam.
Yeah.
No one, guys. He said he knew it was a golem before I said that, but he didn't say anything. So how can we, as a community, believe you, Adam? Just on good faith, maybe? I believe you. I'll just solve all that right now.
Thanks, buddy.
Colonel and Lieutenant are talking. We need these kids. They're the low kids. We got to get them. Where are they? He tells them he doesn't know. It's all a blur. The lieutenant's like, oh, isn't that fucking convenient?
Right.
So the colonel tells them, go out there, get a search party, find the kids, bring them back alive. He goes, I won't return until I have them. And then the colonel, his boss, says, no, you won't. It's all very menacing on both sides. Then it shows this wacko lieutenant smiling. So his boss just kind of, murked off at him a little bit. He goes, I won't come back until I have him. No, you won't.
Oh my God.
And then he smiles.
Yeah.
Like he likes it. Dude,
that's so weird.
He's like, tread on me, daddy. I think he likes it.
There's only so many outlets for that back in the day.
Yeah, you got to keep that shit hidden back then. Especially in Russia, a white. So we're in the woods, snowing hard, super cold. The kids are freezing. They're trying to start a fire. They can't. Alex is freaking out. He gets hit in the face with a snowball. They start giggling. And she talks about, hey, maybe that monster will take care of them before they even get to us. Alex is, what are you talking about? Don't play dumb. I know you know what I mean. What's going on? Gunshots, and he immediately jumps at Yuli, covers her mouth, and they go to the gunshots for some reason.
Oh, damn.
They find a camp. Now, these are the Reds. It's a little group of Reds here. And it was this guy named Boris. He thought he saw a bear. It was just a tree. He's getting reprimanded. They take off. Alex, again, freaking out. We got to get far away from them and them now.
Oh, yeah.
He starts running. Yuli, falls off a hill, and they find a house. Now, they're like, we're going to go in there. It might be dangerous. We're going to go in there. We're going to ask for help. And they have a double-barrel shotgun pointed to their back. It's this woman saying, before I kill you, why don't you explain who you are and what you're doing here, right? So, I do it every time. There's 4 issues. That was issue 1. If you listen, you know I regularly do this, and I've noticed it.
It's like your mile marker.
I'm just going to
put down in the road every single time.
I'm just going to lean into it.
Yeah.
So now second issue starts. We're in this crazy room. It's yellow background. You see a big ass door, concrete or stone columns, stone stairs, and it's just floating in this kind of yellow void with lightning and rocks everywhere. It's Alex, and he's standing in front of a blue ectoplasm dude.
Okay.
He has big gauntlets on, and he has a big neck piece. Right?
So, like, he's like ectoplasm except for those pieces?
No, he is a ectoplasm dude.
Oh, that's kind of what I was thinking.
He kind of like Genie from Aladdin, because he ain't got legs. But he is swirling ectoplasm.
It looks cool.
Yeah. So Alex is saying, "Why we're here again now? Why?" And this guy says, "Danger is upon us, Alexander Lowe. You must summon the power to." And he says, "No, I could barely control the beast last time. My heart was beating so fast I thought it was going to explode. Just let me handle this my way. The bloodline is in danger. It is your duty to act. Our bond is part of your heritage, and your legacy, its preservation is paramount.
Mm-hmm.
He says, who are you? What are you? He tells him he's an echo. You and I are one. We are one shadow and one light, one body and one mind. And then he's holding a drop of blood, and he puts it in this pendant that Alex has been wearing the whole time.
Okay.
So he has this weird necklace, little long pendant, puts the blood in it. So now he has this around his neck, and he says, we are one blood, and blood is all. Remember that, Alex? So the woman takes them into her home. Now she is like super rude. Who are you? What's going on? Tries to tell him. She ends up yelling at him, talking shit. They're upset. What's going on? Who are you? Yuli finally breaks down and says, Russian pigs in weird uniforms that came out of nowhere, ruined our lives. Screw them. We've been chased, shot at, ran through the cold, freezing for no reason at all. So if you want to bully us, go ahead, but I'm not scared of anything, especially you. And she kind of likes it. Yuli freaks out, but she ends up saying, so who are these guys? Who are the Russian pigs? Are they socialist revolutionaries? And Alex pipes in and goes, yeah, they're commies. The communist traitors are here. They attacked our humble village in full force. And she's like, those fucking animals. Oh my God. Basically convinces her, let us live here. We'll work for it. We'll do all of that. We can't get to where we need to go in the winter. We will die. We don't have food or anything. Just shelter us until spring. We'll get out of here.
Damn.
Is spring after winter?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't know the seasons
Yeah,
at all. We don't have them here.
We don't need them here.
So her name is Mrs. Shornoval.
Okay.
She ends up telling them after calming down her name and says she's been here by herself. Her husband bought her this cabin, and she just stays here.
It's like out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Hell yeah.
They tell her their last name is Leontovich.
Okay. Yeah.
And she says, oh, like Mikola, the music composer who did Carol of the Bells. He goes, yeah, I loved him.
Yeah. Good reference.
My husband played that right before this war. It was beautiful. She still remembers that. Anyway, you little bastards can sleep in the shed. All right, fine. They go out there. Deal. It sucks. Super cold. There's snow on the floor. It's not sealed at all. It's probably going to be terrible. Yuli goes to sleep. He's looking at his thing. Next day, they're cutting wood. She hears his stomach growling. She runs in to start cooking. Now, Miss Chernobyl is a drunk. She comes out like, what are you doing? Making food. She makes with simple ingredients, makes a soup, barely any, so she doesn't take any of her supplies. This girl, drunk woman comes in here and just starts one-handing this soup. Just like, oh, this is pretty good. Alex comes in to calm her down because Yuli's upset. They give it to her and say, we'll just have whatever's left. She's just sitting at the table slurping it out of her hand. Oh, this is good. I like it. Y'all did good. I'll leave you a tiny bit of leftovers. Y'all have to split it. Yelling, super drunk. She throws her bottle at a picture. It falls down. When Yuli picks it up, she's like, you don't touch my stuff. Just being a dumb drunk.
They just need to, take care
of her.
Yeah.
This cabin's ours now.
Yeah.
We've always lived here, actually.
From the beginning.
We weren't from that village that burned down.
No.
So it's a picture of her husband. She picks it up and she starts dancing and telling them she's so excited. She lives in a village where she worked for General Anatoly. Her and her father worked there, lived on the grounds. Dad used to just beat the shit out of her, and all she did was work all day.
Oh, God.
The old man dies. The son comes and takes over, and this is Ivan Antonoli. She said it's love at first sight. I never had any learning anything. I don't know anything about anything. He taught me about the world, politics, all this stuff. And he said when the war was over, he was going to divorce his wife and move in, or come get me, and we're going to have lots of babies and live in his mansion.
Oh, my God.
She mentioned that she was pregnant, and then she cuts them off and then begins throwing up because she's a dumb drunk.
Yeah.
Starts puking everywhere, looks at her husband. She's like, oh, this is where she tells him that the Tsar, my general, he'll take care of all the German bastards and their treacherous Jew socialist friends.
What the fuck?
Now, she isn't aware that World War I is over. And she's also not aware that the Romanovs, the Tsar, has been killed.
Yeah.
And there's a revolution happening between the whites and reds here. There's a war. She doesn't know that. Alex figures that out and is just like, Julie, let's go get some mushrooms to make some dinner.
Yeah.
So they're out there. They run into Boris, the red who shot his gun at a tree, thought it was a bear. Kid that was getting yelled at.
Yeah.
He sees him. He's trying to be friendly, but it's a little weird. And Alex and Yuli are very standoffish. And he ends up using his vial to summon the golem, but only his head and arm pop out of the snow and just punch the shit out of Boris.
Okay.
Knocks him out.
Cool.
And they take off running. He wakes up like hours later, and it's because it's Russia.
That's not good for you. That's very bad.
Right? And because it's Russia and it's like negative 13 degrees outside, the golem is still there with his arm still up in the air from the punch.
Yeah.
So he sees it and he's just like, holy shit. He takes off, goes back to his camp like, Captain, you'll never guess what I found. And he runs into Lieutenant Belov, the guy who got a search party to go after the kids.
Gotcha.
So the colonel sent this guy out there. His name is Belov. You didn't know it till he introduces himself here.
Okay.
He's like, well, your captain's dead, but you can tell me everything. Cuts to Yuli and Alex. They are talking about what was all that about? They're coming. Whites, reds, they're gonna both get here. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let's go make her dinner. She'll get drunk and pass out. Then we're gonna steal everything and get out of here.
I mean, no, that's bad.
No, they should have done that the first night.
Yeah.
They come in, she's wasted. Bottles on the ground. They're like, all right, fuck dinner. Let's steal everything and let's go.
Yeah.
So they steal like canned food, blankets, stuff to keep warm, and Yuli pockets a big ass butcher's knife. And she puts that in her boot. It doesn't come back up. No. They hear a bunch of thuds.
Why would it?
They hear a bunch of thuds, and they hear a voice asking for help. Alex recognizes it, opens the door, and Boris just kind of collapses on the floor. And he's like, oh, hey, it's you two. But the whites, Colonel Belov, or Lieutenant Belov, and his white soldiers are coming. They're going to kill all of us. We got to get out of here. Well, real quick, they're talking about he's a communist, right? And he was supposed to meet their man inside was supposed to meet someone in the village, and the whites found out about it, and that's why all the shit popped off.
Oh, I gotcha.
So as they're talking, he goes, "Oh, you're that spy friend of yours. Was he a?" And then Chernobyl pops out the back, and she's like, "A communist?" And she's pointing the shotgun at him. And they're trying to explain to her. She's like, oh, I see you packed a big-ass bag of all my shit.
Yeah.
What's this communist doing here? I'm about to start killing everyone. Lieutenant Belov walks in and says, I'm glad everyone's together. This is great. She turns the shotgun on him. Who the fuck are you? Tells her who he is. And she goes, oh, you're in the Imperial Army. He laughs and says, yeah, you can say that. Sure. Yuli pulls out her knife and starts just slicing up soldiers. She gets like 2 or 3 of them before she gets kicked in the face.
Yeah.
Alex gets the butt of a gun in his stomach. He coughs. The amulet falls off. Now, he is being held, his arms behind his back, and just being punched by these soldiers. And now Chernobyl pops up, and she's like, all right, enough. Like, tell them to stop doing this. Oh, no, I'm supposed to be here to get these kids. I got to take them back alive. Yeah, but they're just kids. How are they fugitives? Fugitives from what? What's going on? He basically explains to her what's going on. She discovers that there was a war. She starts talking about her husband. You just insulted the future wife of General Ivan Anatoly. And he's like, loyal to the Romanovs. He's like, oh, he's dead in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah.
And even if he's not coming back to get your hick ass. She gets upset.
Damn.
How dare you, right? Gets pissed off. But anyway, it's my house. I won't have any of this. Yuli is on the ground. She's having flashbacks, seeing her mom and her dad being held at gunpoint, and their friend that basically got him caught is there. They're all going to get shot, and she watches it.
Damn.
She watches her parents get killed. She's standing there on the ground bleeding, watching all this. When Chernobyl says, I'm not going to watch you do this, he goes, fine, then don't, and shoots her right in the head.
Yeah.
Blows her eye out, so she's got a big open hole there. Yuli flips out. She hears a voice, says, oh, you want to seek the power to fight back? Protect what's yours? Just give me some of that blood. Let's make a pact. We'll do it in blood. And she goes, fine, take it. I don't give a shit. Take all that you can. I really don't care.
Damn.
I think she put more into it or something because this giant firefox pops up and he's like, what's up? Kill them all.
Nice.
And he goes, cool, will do. And then she is surrounded by this fiery ball. She floats up in the air. And then when it crumbles down, she pops out of this rubble as a giant red fox covered in rocks and ice.
Okay.
She's a monster, dude.
Oh, huge.
She's really big.
Oh, okay.
She's ready to fuck shit up, dude.
That makes a lot more sense when they're that big.
It's cool. And then maybe it's a rage she has right now. I don't know. They don't explain why. Hers is a big giant monster. And his is just like a don't do that.
A dumpy looking goofball.
It's just a dumpy snowman. Yeah, like an abominable. It just looks. It's not very cool looking.
No.
He did look cool when he was the rock and ice monster, though.
Oh, okay.
But he like lazily make those snow ones.
Yeah.
Just to get out of a jam.
Got soft features.
He's like, I don't got to make the whole thing. He just needs a face and an arm to kill. So that's all I'll make. He's having a weird flashback of his mom, sees his sister, sees Chernobyl with her eyes shot out, and then he sees the ectoplasm dude, and he tells him to wake up. So when he pops up, he sees this wolf just going on a tear, dude, killing all these whites. It's awesome. Using her voice, she's like screaming as the wolf dudes are flying back. She's swiping, biting at people. Boris is there, and he's like, what's happening? And then sees like an arm just land beside him. What the fuck? Tells him, chill out, I got you, but my sister needs me. Essentially comes down to Belov, the lieutenant, the big wolf, and Alexander all still kind of alive. Belov gets thrown across, lands on some rocks. Alex walks up to his sister and is like, I know you're scared, but you don't need the armor. Come back. Shows the red eyes of the fox, shows the red eyes, or the wolf shows the red eyes of Yuli, and then the wolf screams, and he goes flying back. He lands next to Boris, and what he tells him is that this monster, you need blood, it's fueled by your emotions, and it basically amplifies your fear, your rage, everything. I get worn out just making the little things I make. I don't understand how she's doing all this. So Belov is there. He finds a grenade, and instead of throwing the grenade at the wolf, he throws it at Alex and Boris. The wolf bites the grenade out of the air, and it explodes and blows up the wolf's head. When it lands, Alex is losing his shit, but he sees her red hair, runs over there, kind of picks her out of the weird little, like, pilot's
Rubble,
chair.
It's cool.
So it's like a dead wolf body. The head got blown off, but she's like, Attack on Titan, like she's in the nape.
Yeah, that's cool.
And she does have like a little pilot's chair, like a little. Cool. It's cool. So she's just chilling, but she's surrounded by rock. But you can tell there's a little outcrop for her to chill in. Tells him my head hurts, stop yelling. So she's fine. Belov is standing there about to shoot them with a pistol. He takes the amulet and then he makes another little, like just a golem arm. And it's cool. It just crushes Belov. And you just see blood kind of pouring out between the fingers and stuff. And because, like I said, it's Russia and it's negative 28 degrees, it just stays there. So there's just a fist of ice and snow with just a dude inside and blood everywhere. It is so sick. I love that.
That's very interesting.
I love how the arm's just going to stay there. And it's just a hand. It's the laziest one he's done.
Right.
Literally just like half of your forearm and a fist.
The only necessary part.
It's so cool, though. I love this idea of just the blood everywhere, which it'll get covered. Fist will look like a rock eventually, but that dude's never getting out of there. So Boris got them some horses. He gives them a map and says, listen, this is all the mapped out enemy places. I've done them all. It was like a week old, but it might help just avoid all these. There's another town I can make it to. I just got to stay awake. Ask him to come join the Reds. He tells him no.
Yeah.
There's a cool conversation between him and Yuli where he goes, yeah, the wolf took control. And she goes, no, that was all me. And it kind of frightens her. But yeah, that was all me.
Yeah.
So they're rolling off now. The last bit is just a narration of her to her mom, basically saying, the Eden you believe this could be, it sounds great, everyone living together in harmony, but from where I look, it looks like, from where I'm at, it looks like more war. And what she sees is a giant army marching towards a town.
Oh, of course.
And that's how it ends.
Of course.
But yeah, this was a rad comic. I liked it.
How were the faces?
Kind of like Disney-fied, very cartoonish,
Okay.
but it fits. I liked it. I mean,
Okay.
it's very clean and polished.
Oh yeah.
It's very sleek, clean, polished art,
Yeah.
and almost like too high production for me sometimes.
Whenever you say that, I know what that means from you.
Like that sheen, that brightness,
Yeah.
it just like computer overload. But this is right below that line, and I think it's a great amount because it fit with the story. The faces, how are the faces? I don't do this anymore. How were the faces? They were great.
Yeah.
They were very expressive. You could tell who everyone was. I mean, when they're in pain, it looks like it.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
I thought overall every component of this comic was excellent.
That's awesome.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Very cool.
Oh yeah. So I got V, and I went
D.
with a 2022 comic from Image, of course.
Oh my God! Stop doing Image.
Called Vanish. It was created by Donny Cates and writing by Donny Cates, pencils by Ryan Stegman, and inks by J.P. Mayer. That lineup is actually, these three guys are some of the most well-known trio in modern comics.
Okay.
They did like the whole Venom run from the 2018 all the way through 2020, whatever.
Oh,
They
nice.
did all of that, all of them. That's pencils, inks, and writer.
Okay.
That's all three stayed together for an insane amount of time. And then they did this comic right after that Venom run.
All right.
This comic is done by Image, so it's like a creator-owned.
So
comic.
what would you say it came out? 20 what?
2022.
Okay,
This
that's what I
one
was gonna.
came out in 2022. That was when they were like done with their Venom stuff.
The trinamic trio, you could say.
I don't remember if they stopped forever then, or that was just that one run stopped. They did like almost all of those together.
That's cool.
And that's, from my knowledge, I don't hardly ever see that. Three of the same guys working on the same thing.
No, you'll get future collaborations like this writer and artist, but never a group that stays
same
together.
group that was consistent.
That's cool. Maybe they're pioneers, bro. Maybe they should start doing it.
It's really cool. I'll go into it more in Dollar Bin.
Bring your boys to work day.
Yeah, exactly. This universe that this comic is set in is like there's the normal, everyday, average people's universe, and then also there is like a magical realm with like magicians and wizards and dragons and shit.
Existing in a other realm?
Yeah, they're separate
Okay.
somehow. They don't get in specifics how you get back and forth, blah, blah, blah. That there's a realm that's magic shit, and there's a realm that's not.
It doesn't look like here, though.
The magic shit? No, it looks mostly magical. It's not full-on Renaissance.
Well, no, what I mean is like you're looking at a street block, and then in their world, it's the same block, but it's magical and stuff.
No.
It's like Narnia then.
Yeah, it's like an actual like other place. It's not a mirror of our world.
Okay, cool. So like Narnia.
Yeah, so our main character's name is Oliver. How we meet him in this comic is he's walking down a dark alley talking about how terrible his life is. He has to take all these meds for his psychiatric problems. He's an alcoholic. He's all this stuff.
Ooh.
He's really having a shitty night.
Yeah, that's bad.
And he's walking home, and then he gets hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat and
Nice.
starts getting jumped. And they're like whooping him, and then they're like, he doesn't even have any money. Maybe we have his address. Maybe we'll just go over to your house and see what you have at your house. And as that's happening, a little superhero guy comes flying in. So this normal universe doesn't have magic, but they have superheroes.
Okay.
Which is just people with magic that are pretending to be superheroes.
Ah, okay.
So they're
It's not
coming
a separate
from-
power system.
So the other place is called Everkeep. The other universe or whatever, the other plane, the magical plane is called Everkeep.
Mm-hmm.
So these are wizards and warlocks and people from Everkeep that migrated to the regular universe and portray themselves as superpowered beings, not having magic, but like we're from Mars or
Right.
weird shit like that.
We're superheroes.
This guy looks like he's wearing
It's a good idea, actually.
it to cover.
Yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
So he comes in. He looks like he's a little kid, like little. He looks like he's supposed to be like 12 or 13, maybe. And he's got big gauntlets and big boots on. So like he's like got mechanical stuff, but it's just in his hands and feet, kind of. So his hands and feet are giant compared to his skinny little baby body.
All right.
And that's where like his technical stuff is coming out. It makes him look like he can fly. Or it covers the way he actually flies with his magic.
Right.
So he comes in and he talks shit to the muggers, and he beats them up really, really bad. He doesn't kill them, but it looked like intensive care type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then our main character, Oliver, is like, I know you. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, thanks, bro. Like, we're new. That's awesome that you, like, even know who we are. We're only in town for a couple weeks so far. He goes, no, I know who you really are. And he pulls his chest, his shirt away, and he's got an emblem, a raven emblem on his chest that burns red when he's near these people.
Oh.
The hollows are people that can cause danger. They explain it that way. They get put on like an early warning system when evil's near. So they get this branding, and if evil's near, it like catches on fire and it's kind of hot. So it's an early warning system.
Like Frodo's sword.
Yeah, exactly.
With the orcs.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like shows this guy, his name's Battle Rocket. He looks like a little kid. He's not a little kid. He's actually a magician from Everkeep who's 840 years old.
He's actually quite old.
He looks old as hell. He's got like the long white hair and he's all bent over. Now we jump and we see Everkeep. In Everkeep, there was Baron Vanish. Baron Vanish was like their Lucifer in their universe. He just came out of nowhere. He was against the ruling party because he said they were corrupt and what they were doing is wrong. I'm doing this because I'm actually good. And he has all his followers like just decimate the land. I don't know how that helps your argument that you're actually the good guy, but
see,
oh yeah, whatever. So he like decimates the land, and now he's taking siege of the main wizard school. And he says this isn't a school as in we learn math and blah blah blah. This is a school where it's a military academy. We're taught to be soldiers. We are here to fight Orin. Orin is the headmaster. He's like the head wizard. And he was like training all these kids to be child soldiers. Basically, he taught them all the fighting moves and
that's
shit.
what he's saying, or is that for real happening?
That's what happened.
Oh, he is training child soldiers.
Yeah, he is. And that's where Oliver was born and raised, was here in Everkeep. He went to this school and was trained to be a warrior, basically. And he was told he was like the promised one. He was like the chosen one. You're going to be the one to defeat. What's his name? It's so stupid. Baron Vanish. His name's Baron Vanish.
Baron Vanish.
Yeah, so he's like, you're going to be one to take him out, whatever. So it happens the day of the reckoning, basically. Baron Vanish comes into, like, the big part of the city and destroys their church, like, in the middle of the city. Just blows it up like it looks like an atom bomb. Blows it up, and then he goes to the wizard school where Orin teaches at, and has a lot of pull in this world. He's not just the head wizard. He's, like, in charge of shit.
Oh, that's Orin.
And, yeah, and he is very like militaristic, and he's training all these kids, and so he's not, we find out right away that he's not actually like the great guy,
right?
So nobody in this universe is a good person.
There's too many good people that train child soldiers.
Yeah, there's none in this universe. That's what they keep. That's what Donny Cates is trying to push for sure, like that nobody's the good guy.
Yeah,
you figure that out. Baron Vanish shows up at the school. He's talking to Orin, and he's like, man, just give up. I don't even have to kill you. I don't want to fight all these damn kids. Can we just, like, settle this out of, like, just stop doing what you're doing? Let me rule. And he's like, no. And they fight for, like, 2 seconds, and Orin gets obliterated.
Oh, really?
His guts get exploded out. He's dead. Like, super quick. Eleanor, one of the child soldiers, starts yelling at Baron Vanish and, like, shoots some magic at him, and it doesn't really do anything. So Oliver's been gone this whole time. He's like, they thought he ran away. Oliver comes out of nowhere. And he's, like, talking to Baron Vanish. He's like, I'm going to kill you, whatever. He goes, dude, there's no magic in Everkeep that could kill me. He goes, yeah. And he pulls out a 1911 pistol. He just shoots him, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he shoots him right between the eyes. So he's not dicking around. In his head, it's even more than a real gun would. It's crazy. The entire back of his head explodes.
It gets exaggerated here.
Yeah, in a million pieces. And all the students were like, yay, we won. And they start hugging him. And Oliver's trying to get to the Hollow, which are his minions. And they're still all alive. And they're like getting away. And they're his students or his classmates are like holding him down, celebrating. You did it. We won. He's like, no, we have to kill them. They're the ones that killed most of our people. Yeah. Baron Vanish didn't even kill that many of our people. It was them. The Hollow. We need to kill the Hollow. And that haunts him from forever that he wasn't able to kill the Hollow and get revenge.
And what is it? One person or multiple? The Hollow.
It's a bunch of people.
Okay, that's just
it's his cronies. Yeah. So So we jump back, and now Oliver's beating up Battle Rocket, the wizard who's actually 840 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And because this is one of the Hollow. It's a
Bottle Rocket?
Bottle Rocket's a Hollow.
Battle Rocket?
Rocket.
Battle Rocket.
Yeah, okay. Battle Rocket.
Weird. Don't like that.
Yeah, they make fun of it twice in this comic.
Nice.
And he's not even in they make fun of him twice.
Good.
He's like pummeling this guy, like really whooping his ass, and Battle Rocket gets away for like 1 second, and he's like, hey, I'm going to win. But then he just gets rolled over by Oliver. Oliver whoops him, and it looks like he kills him. He stomps his hand, and it makes his giant gauntlets fall off. And under his gauntlets, he has his like magic ring. So he took his magic ring, which takes some power from him. So he stole a bunch of power from him. So now he's strong. Oliver's stronger than he was. This is the real world or whatever. He moved here many years ago. He was like the man in Everkeep, basically. Okay. But then when he moved here, like shit went bad. He's having to take all these medications. He's having guilt from not being able to kill the Hollow. And so now he found the Hollow. You think he's going to kill him. He doesn't even kill him. It makes you think he kills him, but we find out here in a minute that he doesn't. He goes home. We meet his wife, Eleanor. She's from that other universe. She was one of the people that attacked Baron Vanish. They live here. She's got her shit together. She keeps him from basically killing himself or like spiraling out. He's like very, very hurt and depressed and just feeling the worst you could imagine, basically. And so now he's like, I've got my reason back. I'm here to kill the rest of the Hollow. That's who those other people are. That new superhero team. That's the Hollows. That's them. Nice. So he goes into the basement. He gets his like old academy clothes, and of course he's a lot bigger now, so he has to like unsew them a bunch, and like now they look way cooler. He's like way more hardcore, punk rocky looking. He's wearing it more like a cape than like dude. It looks cool.
They're on Earth right now.
Yeah.
Him and his wife.
Yeah.
So does he have those rings?
His wife has a ring. For some reason, he didn't have a ring, and then he just took the power ring from Battle Rocket.
Yeah. So okay, is he wearing it?
It looks like they consume it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It seems like they consume it more than anything.
Save space in your pockets.
So we get
Adam.
I'm going to mention this just because this is like kind of the overarching themes in this. They actually talk about how when he was a kid and they did a field trip to our world on September the 11th, 2001.
Oh shit, that's a bad day.
In New York.
That's a bad day.
And they go and he goes, "Look, watch." And the plane goes to fly in, and he stops it. He uses his magic, and he stops the first plane. And their kids are like, "We saved the regular people. This is awesome. We never get to help them, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "Watch." And then the second plane comes in, and he doesn't stop it. And it slams into the tower, and it ends up knocking that tower over, and a bunch of people died anyways.
Oh, wow.
And his whole point, his lesson was, it doesn't matter if we help these people. They will ruin it anyways. No matter how many we save, they'll find a way to kill more. They're not grateful for our gifts. They don't want our help. They don't this and that. And then he like bloops them back to Everkeep. And that was just a little field trip he'd take them on. So that just gives you an idea of what kind of heinous asshole this guy was.
Yeah. I thought it was like, well, time. It'll always find a way to right itself. Like that was supposed to, like Final Destination, that's supposed to happen.
Right.
But no, he's putting it on us.
Yeah. He's like, look how shitty we are.
Yeah.
It's like how he was saying it. So one of the big rules there was they can never help or go to the regular universe or our realm and definitely not help us. But a bunch of them do. They
right.
left and they're pretending to be superheroes, so they are trying to help us.
They are.
We get a lot of brooding in this comic of Oliver just kind of up on dark rooftops and stuff, looking kind of cool and thinking about how rough his life is.
Is he looking cool right now?
Oh, hey, yeah.
Let me see him looking cool.
Look. I think he's even smoking a cigarette. Yeah, he's smoking a cigarette.
Okay. He looks really cool.
Really broody, right?
Really cool.
Lots of blacks, a little bit of red.
Yeah.
Lots of smoke.
I wasn't picturing the heavy metal style art I was looking at.
Yeah.
At least that page was like really image.
Yeah, the Ryan Stegman guy is an insanely good artist. I love his work.
That dude looked cool as hell.
I'm going to start jumping because that was like the first issue and a half, and there's a lot to cover. So I'm going to start going to broader strokes now that you have an idea of this world.
You ain't got to tell us.
So he goes. Oliver goes to visit his friend Dustin. He is another dude from the magical universe. He does magic in our world, like as in like a stage magician.
Nice.
And he does magic, and he's really famous. And he makes a lot of money from it. So Oliver goes to meet him, and Oliver tells him, "Hey, the Hollow are back. I'm gonna kill them." Blah blah blah. And he goes, "You already killed one?" He goes, "No, I didn't kill him." And that's when we found out that Battle Rocket's not dead. And so Dustin's like, dude, you got to drop this shit. That was like 30 years ago or whatever. Like, stop it. We're past it. Like, you're bringing this on yourself. Nobody wants you to do this. You're only doing this yourself. Nobody cares except for you. Mm-hmm. You're the only one. We don't care. And he's like, no, it's my purpose. I have to kill all the Hollow. And we find out, like, there's a reason why he's feels the need to kill the Hollow. Right. It's about to come up here in a minute. So
I can't wait.
Finally, he goes and talks to his wife, Eleanor. He explains what's going on, kinda, a little bit. And she's like, no, don't do any of that. If you're going to lose me, like, stop doing this. Like, drop it.
Don't go kill those people.
You need to drop it. There's no point. And so next thing we see is, or one of the next things we see is him fighting another Hollow person. And there's just, as far as everybody else knows, he's just a nice superhero or a nice regular person. Yeah. So every time he attacks these people, it looks like a bad guy attacking either a superhero or just a random innocent civilian.
He did look pretty
he looks like the bad guy.
Yeah, he did. I can see that.
He's the bad guy in this comic, by the way. Just because we follow him, he's the bad guy.
I mean, he's attacking superheroes.
Yep.
And what are they really doing? Like, if they're secretly being evil,
no, they weren't. They were actually doing good.
Yeah,
they really were. That wasn't a front.
Does need to chill out.
It was not a front. They are really trying to help people. Mm-hmm. So he's fighting like this super fast chick who's like, that's her gimmick. She's really moves around really fast. It takes him a minute because he's out of shape. He didn't have as much magic as before. Blah blah blah. And as he starts whooping her, her twin brother pops up out of nowhere. It's kind of cool. They have a fight between the three of them. One of them's really fast. The brother can use like nanoscale wire and like garrote you or like it's kind of, that's a kind of cool power. It
is.
And he's real fast. And they have a multi-page fight. And in the middle, they're like, "Hey man, stop!" They just pause it and they're like, "Dude, stop, please. We're good people now. We know why you're mad. We deserve your anger, but we are not trying to do that shit no more. We are genuine. We started this team to help people and do right and make right by our wrongs that we did in the past." He's like, "No, fuck you. You don't get it, man. You don't get it. You deserve to die." And they're like, "You know what, dude? Maybe we do. But come on, man. You're ruining your own life by doing this shit." Everybody in this is talking to him like a therapist.
Yeah.
Trying to talk him out of being the dumbest motherfucker on earth.
And so crazy.
It looks like they're getting to him, and he's like, "You're trying to trick me," and he kills both of them. He gruesomely kills both of them. Kills the lady first, and then slowly kills her brother, like over time. And then a damn police helicopter shows up, and like now for the rest of this comic, he's being chased by the police like the whole time. He's the bad guy.
He is the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
You should have saved that. I might cut that.
So now Eleanor is watching on the TV, and there's a feed from the police helicopter or whatever. So she sees Oliver now doing this shit. He was like, "No, I'm not going to do it." He's lying to her before. Now she sees him kill two people on live TV, basically.
And his ass is on the way home.
Yeah.
That's where he's going.
Yep. And so he's about to get away. The cops roll up, and they're like, "Freeze." And he's like, "I can't do that," or whatever he says. And as you're like, how's he going to get away? The ground falls out from underneath him, and another superhero Hollow is under in the sewer and knocked the ground out below Oliver, and now is attacking him in the sewer.
Cool.
So we go straight from the badass park fight 2-on-1 to a 1-on-1 in the sewers with a behemoth of a man. He's like, I don't know, 20 feet tall, and he's hunched over. He's kind of like a blue Hulk. is kind of what he looks like. He starts fighting in there now. Back and forth, down and out. And he's like, damn, this guy's got tons of magic. He's super powerful. We jump from that, which I was not happy about because it was like a lot of fighting. And now we see Halcyon, who is the leader of the superheroes now. And he goes and meets up with Dustin. And he's like, hey, Dustin, hey, where the hell's Oliver? Dude, where's his wife? What's going on here? He's trying to kill us for no fucking reason. Mm-hmm. You can stop this. Have you talked to him? He's like, yes, I talked to him. Everybody like, did you talk to him? And so that was one cool thing about it.
You're also comic. Magic, remember?
Yeah. Hey,
you could probably do that.
Everybody was like talking to him all nice, like, you gotta stop. Like,
they obviously know he's fucking insane.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, and he absorbed the power from those two he just killed. So now he's getting more and more powerful.
Oh, he's a fucking bad guy.
This big guy that he's fighting is Battery. He kills him. He kills him. And then like 2 seconds later, there's a lady standing there. And she's like, she's got the hole where he killed the big thing. Okay. And he's like, who the hell are you? He goes, I'm the Hollow. And he's like, you look different or whatever. And he goes, how did you not die? I killed you. You should be dead. And then he goes, wait, you're not human. You're a demon. And we find out just to be a demon, you just have to sell your soul to the devil, basically, and Everkeep.
Oh, shit.
And then you become like a demon.
Fuck, I'm a demon.
And, yeah, right?
Just kidding.
He goes out of his way and kills her. He like makes sure he can.
I didn't like any of those words. You're dead.
Halcyon and Dustin are starting to fight now.
Halcyon and Dustin?
Yeah, so Halcyon and Dustin are scrapping, and Halcyon's super powerful. Dustin doesn't do anything but stage magic anymore.
Oh, he's not capable?
Oh, he can't do crazy fighting stuff, because not all of them.
Weird. It seems like a muscle. Like, the more you use it, the stronger it is,
so
right?
He's not doing anything cool. He's, like, stopping bullets. I don't know how to explain it. He talks about it. He goes, I don't do that shit no more. He goes, I just perform for...
Yeah, so it seems like a muscle. Like, if you were doing combat magic consistently, you would still be able to do it. Yeah. But he spent all his time and effort doing magician type.
Okay, I get it.
So that's strong.
Yeah, exactly. So Halcyon and him are kind of just talking back and forth. We find out that Halcyon actually killed Dustin's parents.
Oh, damn.
So Dustin like starts really trying, but he's not any fucking match at all for Halcyon, and Halcyon just finally splatters him. Goes out of his way to splatter him.
Damn.
It's a whole page. It's a double page spread of guts being spread over the pages. It's sick. Here.
So I know you're going over damn, that's crazy. You're doing bullet points and stuff, but reading it, was Dustin's death impactful?
You cared because he was cool.
Right.
You didn't get much time with him, but he was super cool with Oliver and super cool with Eleanor. He had like a little jokey rapport with his assistant. So they could try to give him personality real quick so you could care if he died, basically. And so you notice it. You're like, oh, fuck, man.
Rip Dustin.
Yeah. He was cool. He was definitely cool. When Oliver got there the first time, he was like, I thought you just wanted money, bro. And he was like just going to give him money because he thought that's why Dustin was showing up. or Oliver was showing up.
Yeah.
So now they figure out, Halcyon figures out where Eleanor lives. And he sends Battle Rocket over to capture Eleanor. And I think they know that Eleanor is kind of powerful, but everyone underestimates Eleanor.
Nice. She's a woman.
She's the strongest one we see, basically.
Eleanor?
Yeah.
Ooh. Is Halcyon kind of the strongest?
Halcyon's up there. I would say Halcyon's probably actually more than Eleanor.
Strongest Hollow?
Yeah.
Is he like the boss Hollow?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Even though that one that was a demon or whatever, that was Baron Vanish's wife. Was that one? So
Miss Vanish.
Yeah, pretty much. She was trying to imply that she didn't pick him or she didn't have a choice or something like that. I don't know. So now this next whole most of the next entire comic is Oliver going into fits of hallucinations that he's back in his mental hospital from a long time ago that he used to stay at. Then the real world. So we know that the real world's there and that the hospital's like a simulation or whatever, hallucination, but we don't know what it is. So he has to fight through this long hallucinations, fight with the real world. He's knocking out, then hallucinating, and then having to get up and run in the real world. Shit like that. We see people from his past. Oren, headmaster from the wizard school. He sees him as his psychiatrist in the insane asylum. It's wild. And then he gets cornered in the real world by cops, and he has to use his powers a lot, and he just explodes 4 cops, 5 cops, shreds them. He'll just get disintegrated in the comic. It was more like a reaction. He wasn't like, ugh, kill those cops. He exploded a bunch of energy magic towards them, their direction, and it exploded. Now Eleanor's in his hallucinations. He's going back and forth between hallucinations quicker in the real world. He gets shot in the real world, and in the hallucination he thinks it's injection. And then finally he breaks himself free of the hallucination. Baron Vanish is there. He's going, pull yourself out of this, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Stand up and go finish your job. Don't let this, what does he call it? A paradise trap. So his wife or whatever that Oliver had just killed, that was a demon, she had a paradise trap on her killer. So if anybody killed her, they would go into a hallucination of their happiest, most wonderful time of their life, and they would get stuck in it, and then in the real world they would just lay there and rot away and die. Baron Vanish points out, your happiest and most secure place was the mental asylum? Yeah. That's where your paradise trap was?
I was about to ask.
What the hell, bro? What is wrong with you?
No, it's just how bad the rest of it was.
Everybody has told you you're an idiot, this and that. Why you suck, bro. Nobody likes you. You suck. But you feel all that power? You feel all that power you've been gaining from killing all these hollows? Well, I can give you more. You can have even more if you finish killing and stealing all the power of all these hollows. Yeah. He's like, fuck you, you're not real. And he's like, I'm not real, blah, blah, blah. But he's inside him. So he's inside Oliver. He insinuates that that chick, his wife, used the paradise trap, insinuated that she learned doing that shit from him. So that's meaning he put a curse on the killer of himself to be part of their soul and hitchhike in their soul. Yeah. So that was his curse, his death curse. So whoever killed him, his little bit of his soul would drift over and go into their body and stay dormant until he was able to get powerful enough to bring himself back fully. Oh, that's cool. So that's the deal. That's why Oliver has this extreme need to kill all the hollows. It's because he's on the inside saying you have to do this. They left me, they didn't help me in my moment of need. I steal their power, and once I get powerful enough, I can come back. And then
bust out of
whatever, but inside of Oliver. Yeah, come out of Oliver one way, shape, or another.
So is Oliver still there?
Yeah. So he's like a backseat driver at the most right now.
Oh, okay.
Before this, he was no personal direction. He wasn't talking to him at all. He was just made him the drive and hate to want to kill the Hollows. That was all he was doing before. Now he's introduced himself. He's got a lot more power that Oliver stole for him. Yeah. So now he's like, hey, I'm here. We need to kill all these Hollows, whatever.
Okay. I'll run the show real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And then we see basically just the most realistic magical breakup between a man and a woman ever in the history of the world. It's like a whole comic about her telling him how stupid he's been and how he's ruined everything and how she's always had to look out for him. You find out secrets from their past that he didn't know. You find out she's actually basically the one that's protecting him the whole time. She's the most powerful one, and she went out and killed a bunch of bad people and stole their relics just so they couldn't come attack Oliver and this and that. And Oliver is an idiot, and he's like lying to her and just doing the dumbest shit. Yeah. And I don't know what emotions it put out inside me, but it put out some emotions, and it was like visceral. Yeah. And it was like, damn, dude, that's the best noise I can associate it with. It was like a damn. You read it and you're like, damn. And so that's only issue 6. Other stuff happens in issue 6, but this is an 8-issue series. I'm stopping right now. I'm not going any further. This comic gets way complicated and way fun to read. I really want people to not have a full spoiler of everything, and this comic is 100%. I would recommend to people for sure. This is a comic where everyone's face is always seething and like angry and just malicious intent in their eyes, or they have the expression of a small puppy dog. So those are your two expressions in this comic.
Nice.
Everybody looks ultimate happy and sweet and kind and like very jovial and nice to look at. Or you could feel their teeth gritting in your ears by just looking at these pictures of these people. Their faces they're so entertaining in this comic that I would love to give an award to Ryan Stegman.
Oh, we gotta wait.
Yeah.
He'll get one.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. This is Matt versus Adam. This is where we take a random character generator and we see who would... Shut up. This is where we take a random character generator and we see who would win between who I get and who he gets. We're doing randos today.
That's right.
Absolute randos. I got Fraudrin.
Yeah.
Fraudrin.
What's he from specifically?
Also known as Fraudrin the Selflessness.
Yeah, what's he from?
He is from Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay, that's right.
He is Grandmaster Dreyfus. That's the vessel that this demon is inside of.
Okay.
And I am a demon. Okay. So who'd you get?
I got SCP-096. What are they? Shy Guy, I think is what they call him. So he's actually, if you know what SCPs are, it's like a conglomerate of a bajillion writers who make stories up about creepy objects and monsters and places that are all under the purview of the SCP organization. So like the Men in Black or something like that. They take care of all the paranormal stuff in the world and they take it away from the real world so we don't have to be
so there's
involved in
lore behind this group.
Yeah. So like the files that people write, it's like a file. This is a file on an object or a monster that you have. It follows the same type of set up, like description, behavior.
So there's rules, right?
Yeah, there's like loose rules on what you should write about and what it can do, blah, blah. So mine's actually pretty simple. If you see me in person or in a picture or on a video, I will go to you. No matter what material is between you and me, I will get to you, whoever saw my face. I will open my jaw, unhinge my jaw, and then redacted, kill you. Redacted.
Okay, so that's interesting because the arena that we fight in is downtown Houston, just 2 blocks of downtown Houston. We're both out for dinner. Who knows what you're doing? I'm out for dinner. This guy's doing something, and we see each other. Yeah. And it's fight on sight.
Yeah.
So... do you have a list of powers? Did they break it down?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, because he's not like a character in a show or nothing. This is just a file for a creepy thing that they have.
So there's
I'm really tall. My arms are way longer than they should be. My eyes have no pigment.
That's gross.
And I am not sentient even. They don't think I'm even sentient. I'm just in the shape of a person.
Oh.
If somebody sees my face
Weird.
in person, if somebody sees, you could be in Houston and I'm locked up in the SCP box and somebody showed you a picture of my face, I would freak out in my box and then proceed to break out and go into whatever direction.
Do you have to physically make your way? Or
I do.
Float?
That's why it says it can go through any.
So it floats.
I guess
or
so.
Walks.
It goes through any surface, is what it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm a soldier of the 10 Commandments, which is a group of evil people. You have the 7 deadly sins, and there's 7 of them. They're all good guys. There's 8 actually, and then the 10 Commandments. There's 10 of them, all bad guys. He is the general of the Demon Clan.
Oh, great!
Grandmaster of the Holy Knights, while disguised as Dreyfus. So he has full size. Gets bigger, I guess. Possession, dark magic. Just scan over that real quick. Dark magic.
Yeah.
Levitation, self-destruction, regeneration, durability, and intelligence. So they don't really break it down. Now, I always go to AI, and I ask our AI overlords to break this down for me. So what they said was, in a direct fight, Fraudrin would defeat the standard canon 096. While he is conceptually unstoppable within human limits, Fraudrin operates on an island-level scale of power that utterly eclipses his physical capability. So I'll go through the combat comparison. Fraudrin is first, 096 is second.
Okay.
So attack potency, island level, scales to Meliodas clones. Don't worry about that. Island level. Yours is building level, destroys tanks and jets.
Okay.
I guess there's some precedent for it, for them to pull from it, because it's got a bunch of stuff here it went and searched for. So obviously he's interacted with some stuff.
Yeah.
So speed, sub-relativistic, easy, lightning, fast plus. Yours is hundreds of miles per hour, fast but humanly trackable.
Okay.
Durability, island level. Yours is near indestructible skeleton. Flesh can strip. Hacks, special, soul extraction, possession, full size. Yours is absolute tracking, infinite rage, and stamina. So your maximum speed, triple digit, and strength are meaningless against a demon who can react at sub-relativistic speeds and output enough force to level land masses. 096 would never land a hit. Your bone structure is famously unbreakable, allowing it to survive an infinite physical trauma. However, its flesh, muscles, and organs can be entirely blown away by heavy ordnance. Fraudrin's massive magical attacks continuously vaporize soft tissue, rendering the skeleton immobile, useless pile of bones until you regenerate. Soul-stealing bypass. As a high-ranking demon, Fraudrin can completely ignore 096's physical invulnerability by ripping out and consuming its soul. He has no documented resistance to spiritual or soul-based extraction. And I can use my jutsu to invade your body and take complete control of its form from the inside out. Even if he triggers your rage by looking at its face, the shy guy simply lacks physical stats to harm Fraudrin.
Oh, okay.
Now, I am out of my element here. I do know the Seven Deadly Sins guy. I watched the whole show. But I know nothing about 096. Now, I'm essentially fighting a concept.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I might have a chance.
But, like, how do we... I mean, if the AI is right and I can blow away your...
That's what I'm saying.
And
so,
stuff.
yeah, you would win then at that point.
So, because we also do just defeated.
Yeah,
just
incapacitated for an extended period of time.
So, if you have to regenerate or I have to regenerate, then that's a win.
Yeah.
So, do you think that's what happens, though? Is he susceptible to that kind of... They said he's invulnerable to physical, so I'm not punching him.
Yeah.
I can also soul rip, like, whatever is powering you.
I would say, I don't know I don't think it has a soul.
So is it a soul? Is it a spirit?
They say it's not even sentient, so I would say it doesn't have a soul.
So, okay, so I can't do that.
That one thing you can't do.
But
oh, no.
I can invade your body.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just trying to be fair here. I'm not just trying to take the win.
You would win.
I've been on a big old tear, so I'm actually fine with taking an L right now.
Yeah, no. So I think if you weren't you're just a super powerful character. Even if you were just a little less powerful, I would be arguing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But he also has dark magic, and that
you're
show
gonna win.
It entails a lot.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's gonna win. But I just feel like since he's kind of like. I feel like he just would keep coming at you forever, even when his flesh gets ripped. As soon as it grows back, I'm just going to go right back at you.
Yeah, he blows him away, comes back. Yeah, it's like the snail. He's just always coming.
So you would still win, but I feel like I could just annoy you forever because I'm not even sentient.
So I win the battle, but you essentially would win the war. This is It
You would
Follows.
have to worry about me forever. You'd have to worry about me forever.
Forever. It follows. It's like no matter how far I get, you're still coming.
Still on the way.
But if he's floating...
Through
just
shit?
Going a straight line, that means he's out in the middle
Way
of the ocean,
faster.
just and probably a lot faster than walking.
Yeah, well,
that's a crazy idea. Now, I mean, seriously, if y'all know about 096 more than us,
right?
We've both said we will retroactively change points, give a character a different win. We've had a few people try.
Yeah.
Kozo got mad about the Batman and Blue Beetle.
That was funny.
And then someone commented on the Darth Vader and Shadow. But once he listened to what we said, he was like, damn, you're right. Shadow wins.
Yeah.
Which
he's
sucks.
Super strong.
But this one, we don't know. Kind of out of my depth here with this guy. So
no, I would say you win most of the times. And like we said, if we're, because he's going on like absolutes. This is what happens whenever he goes and he kills you.
Yes.
So like you would have to take time out of your day whenever I got formed back up and came at you again to shoot lightning at me again.
Yeah.
But in the short term, that's still you winning.
So it seems like just incapacitation because you have
you get that.
You have no defense.
Yeah.
Like you don't even try.
No.
You're just going through anything, which
go.
makes it physical stuff. It doesn't hurt you. But with this dark magic and everything, then who knows what else he can actually do. There's molding and constructs, hellblaze, black flames, dark regeneration. He can channel dark, unquenchable black flames. These flames burn hot enough to nullify advanced regeneration.
Okay, so here this is great.
I mean, ask AI some more stuff.
I just was reading my stuff. Okay, so they're talking. This is a fake after action report where they're talking to the military guys in the SCP.
Okay.
And so here it gives you an idea. Okay, how many rounds did you fire at it? 1,000. Our door gunner kept his GAU 19 on it for at least 20 seconds. That's 650 caliber rounds pumped into the thing. Might as well have been spitting at it.
Does it say
Yeah, it makes you feel more comfortable by writing like people speak. But no, he's just talking about how they could do nothing to stop it.
Physical, it's physical.
Yeah.
I got dark magic. Apparently, I got dark flames and all types of shit. So I think I do take that. I told you it was going to be interesting.
Yeah,
when I started reading the AI stuff, I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Everything that AI said, I think, is correct. Actually, on the SCP-96.
Okay, it did say they didn't mention like you looked at a picture and he's coming.
Yeah,
so it does know because it's not answering me on its own. I mean, it's researching
the materials.
Yeah, just went to all the wiki sites I didn't go to. Basically.
Yeah, but so like he would be if you're not a demon.
My
guy is a fucking nightmare to deal with.
He's probably beating so many characters. He's beating
characters.
Superman. I mean, he's beating Superman. That's all physical.
Yeah.
All
he
physical.
Just kills. It says it kills whatever. Not that it tries to kill.
It doesn't try. It kills
you.
And Superman can't do that. It's all physical. So you would need... Yeah, dark magic, demons, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Dr. Fate. Mm-hmm. They're probably going to be fine. Witch Doctor might be fine.
Right.
You got some weird characters, but if your thing is physical, then you're probably getting beat, man. I mean, you're dying.
Yeah.
Like you said, in absolutes, you are dying.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is... Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the mic to say this. I want it all crystal clear. That is 52 Matt.
God
46 Adam.
Damn.
Too bad your dog ate all our previous notes from my notebook.
Oh, yeah.
We could actually go back and see how long your streak was.
Oh, wow.
Too bad he ate all that.
It's lost media.
Literally ate all my notes.
Yeah. Dick.
All right. Outro. We are on Instagram, Facebook. God damn it. I fuck it up every fucking time
Just
now.
recently.
What is wrong? We are on Instagram and TikTok at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. New episodes of The Dollar Bin release every Monday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us, follow, like, comment, subscribe, rate, and review on your platform of choice, YouTube, and the socials. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you're just listening, we also appreciate that very much. I believe that is the episode, correct, Adam?
That's correct.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.